You know, I mean, I just go back to that. It's that it. If you understand what makes you tick, you know, and we, you know, because then who's the judge of what's successful and isn't successful? That's the other part of it. You know what? Just because you make X amount of money versus someone else. One of my best friends I play college golf with, he lives in Lexington, Tennessee. If you haven't been there, it's a little country town in the middle of nowhere. I've got to be careful what I say because I'm on camera now. But I love everybody there. But he's as happy as can be. You know what? And I look and I go, you're so good at golf, because he had the ability. He was able. Now he wasn't willing. Well, who am I in that instance? We have a different it. His it is not that. His it is, you know what? He's got a wife, he's got 3 kids. His kids love him. He was his happiest days are when he's out with his son hunting. Yeah, that's him. He's figured his it out. So there's the other factor. I think we live in a world where the scorecards are too based off what the public perception is.
Would you say success is relevant?
Success is, yeah. You know what? You're going to tell. I can tell you I'm successful. You know, it goes back on that. If you give 100%, well, I'm sorry, but not everybody's 100%. You know, I mean, Rick Hoyt. What an example there. Now, they finished triathlons, but I tell you, Rick Hoyt's never finished a triathlon without his father. I'll beat him, you know, in a marathon every time. But in his mind, he's a triathlon. And he's a successful triathlon. So I think that's a large part about it. It's like, what do you, between your ears, you've got to figure out what is success and failure. And the way to get there is say, what's my it? You know, you figure it out, you're ahead of the game. I mean, you really are, because most people just cruise through without figuring that out. You know, I told you I have a lot of salespeople. A lot of people come in and they go, oh yeah, I want to be a salesman. I want to be a salesman. Because you know what, salesman, I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to make my 6 figures and I'm going to have a good life. I don't have to work very hard because salespeople don't work very hard. Wrong. Exactly. But they come in and they say, I'm going to be a salesperson. You know one of the biggest traits and failings of a failing person in sales? They don't believe in sales, and they don't believe in the value of sales, and they don't believe that they're going out and providing a service. They're almost embarrassed that they're salespeople. One of my best friends, guy I was in college with, worked for me, doesn't work for me anymore. That was his biggest hurdle. He couldn't overcome that because he'd been on the other side of the fence and he had salespeople coming in, and all his visualization of salespeople were, these people are trying to screw me. Now, good salespeople go in and they say, I'm going to bring some value to you. So then, you know where their biggest success is? Right in between their ears. You want to be a successful salesperson? And everybody, and just FYI, everybody's a salesperson. Even if you're going to criminal justice, you're going to be a salesperson. You want to know one of the things shameful I am, the way I evaluate some of my salespeople? I always want to meet their spouse or their girlfriend or their boyfriend. Because let me tell you, if you can't outsell yourself on that front, you ain't a salesperson. You better overkick your coverage. You know, but I mean, it's everybody's a salesperson. You got that, didn't you? Yes, you did. The one of the best classes, and I encourage everybody, when you get to college, one of the greatest classes I took was a class called negotiation. You want to take it? It's a great class because it'll help you. And the professor came in and he said, "Here's the deal why you'll love my class. I don't care whether you're going into sales or not sales. Here's why you'll love my class." He goes, because sooner or later, you're going to apply my class for your benefit. He goes, whether it is, if you are, and I think the example he used, if you're a doctor. He goes, doctors don't sell. They don't sell. He goes, but you know when you will sell? When you're married and you and your wife want to go see a movie. And you want to go see a movie, and she wants to go see some movie that's all lovey-dovey, and you want to go see the latest action movie. He goes, sit in my class, you'll go see your movie. That's why negotiation is good. Any other questions? If any, now, here's the other thing. I'm going to tell you, my wife, when I first met my wife, I said, can you write your number down? She goes, absolutely not. She goes, because if you think I'm important enough, you remember my name and number. Here it is. Thankfully I did.
That's what's up.
So,
Is she American?
yeah, she's American.
Oh.
There you go.
She's
Telling you.
That's a nice little tip.
Yeah, you remember that one, won't you?
I
Now,
She gonna go through our whole
if you want to reach me, and you ever anything I can do to help, you know how. Remember, Mark Blaze, Jack's Imaging.